Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jalaram, Jai Swaminarayan. And isn't it absolutely, unbelievably wonderful to be here? And I am known for a little bit of hyperbole and exaggeration. But I am not exaggerating by saying this is probably the finest thing I've been associated with and want to see flourish in the future. Because why this is so good is you look up there and you see multi-faith. You see a city that is steeped in multicultural, multi-faith, multi-ethnic. And by golly, I would never swear, but I'm tempted to just add a little bit of emphasis. It's this city and the people that make people. And you've heard them this morning, my good friends, eloquently express what they feel. And I've got to say this, because my two things are, you'd expect me to say this, education, I could say education, and sport. No surprise. But guess who else I taught in the room? He happens to be the Lord Mayor of Leicester. I don't know how he feels about it, but I feel very good about it because he's out there. One great thing, just one sentence, he gets involved. He does things. He rolls his sleeves up. He's fantastic. So that's the first thing. And I do want to relate this very quickly to my favourite restaurant, although he is rebranding it. He's going to have something new for you in the future. But I go there and the smile of Manoj and Leela is imprinted on me. I feel very moved just to say this, but the conversation that Leela and I and Manoj were having, what was it? That Leela wanted to get back into teaching. She's an RE teacher, like me, an RE teacher, and we had that empathy. So I'm saying to any of you out there, and I want all of you parents and grandparents, because they can't be here this morning, the children, because they happen to be in damn good schools, very good schools. They are marvellous. And we've got two, I don't mind doing a little promotion, two phenomenal ones in this area. Fulhurst Community College. Rick Moore would have loved to have been here, but he can't. Chair of Governors. And Ellesmere, where I'm Chair of Governors. One thing that we need to address in this country alongside, organ and all of that is absolutely brilliant. But if we do not educate our populace, we are deficient. We are deficient. And I'm going to give you one statistic this morning. People with learning disabilities, SEND students, only 5% get any employment of any sort at all. It's a national scandal. And I'm determined, with all of you and anybody around here who cares to listen, to say, come on, let's support those youngsters. They're up at Ellesmere. There's 2,500 SEND students in families in this city. Let's support them. Right, I've had my say on education. I'm going to turn... Now, Ryan Bromyard, who's come to represent the football club, I think we've unnerved him. You've unnerved him pretty, because he'll be quite relieved to say he's not giving a speech. That's right. But he is here to receive something. I can hardly exaggerate this, but my wonderful father, who'll be 100 this year, absolutely loved life, loved sport. And he said, Steve White, you are going to support your local football team. And you're going to support your local rugby team. And you're going to support... Well, how much joy can you have when you're born to the greatest sporting capital in the world? And this is where I'm going to try and say it. I've got the scarf on, so if I get stuck, Srivad Hannah Prabha, Kunvishai to friends. You know, you can hardly believe when I listen to the radio oh, and by the way, I do want to say, thanks to the media as well, there are great people in this room. Romeo's over there, Pukar News, the BBC. I am biased because I was chairman of the local thing, Radio Leicester, and ITV and others. We need you. We need you to take these messages out about So, sorry, a bit of an aside, but very relevant. So, Kunvishai arrived around 2010, and he just revolutionised that. Him, the person he was, kindness, happiness, engagement, the giving. He just gave without any boundaries. And it was staggering. And again, I'm just going to take 2 more minutes, and this makes me quite upset in the way, because I go to most matches. The day of West Ham, I go with my son and my grandson. My son went off after the match, and I walked back with my grandson. And we stop off at a local shop to buy something to eat. And we looked up, and a helicopter came over. And my grandson actually said to me, what about the I said, well, that's the chairman's helicopter arriving. And we actually spoke about Kunvishai. What does he do, Grandad? He's chairman of it. It doesn't really matter. I said, believe you, man. Believe you me. This man matters. Within 2 hours, he'd perished in that helicopter. And my daughter was literally hysterical on the telephone. I don't know how somebody from the other side of the world, from Thailand, can come into a city like this and make people feel the way they do. And he did it. So, this is our plan. Ryan tells me the programme that he runs is, guess what? With primary schools and secondary schools. So we're going to combine, and the thought, I've not told you this yet, but I hope you're going to take the good message back to the top. Why don't we use this place, this wonderful place, that wonderful place, to just bring in people when they come to the city. And why don't we use our youngsters, the ones that come here, or maybe go to Ellesmere, get them in on a Saturday morning or whatever. They can learn about the values, they can learn about good things, and they can talk about their city. Are you up for it? Good. Really, that is me done, but I can only just reiterate what I said at the beginning. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful speeches. I think everybody's really captured the moment. I'm struggling on Hindi, Gujarati and all those other things, but I've got Jay next to me giving me a nudge and telling me what's good. Thank you, sir, for coming and giving what you've given to us this morning. It's always good to see, and you as well, new people in the city giving of themselves and what they feel. So thank you. Namaskar.
Present it to him now.
Yeah, let's do it now.
I want to talk about the temple which took the rate. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can look at the crowd.
Thank you, Shree.
जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई मात मंगलम जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई मात मंगलम श्री हरि मंगलम रघुनाथ मंगलम श्री हरि मंगलम रघुनाथ मंगलम धाम वीरपुर मंगलम जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई मात मंगलम जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई श्री पूरण पद अधिकारी महामानव मंगलम जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई मात मंगलम जलियाण मंगलम वीरबाई मात मंगलम श्री हरि मंगलम रघुनाथ मंगलम श्री हरि मंगलम रघुनाथ मंगलम धाम वीरपुर मंगलम धाम वीरपुर मंगलम